How's it going, guys? Hope you have a Merry Christmas. We're out here on the Thermalito Afterbay, where the search for the two missing teens still continues. The sheriff's office has called off their search, so these are all volunteers that are still out here on their own time to look for the two missing boys that went missing on not 12 days ago, almost 2 weeks. So on Saturday will be 2 weeks. So, try to get this set up a little bit. But there's a pretty active picture going around Facebook of someone's sonar that looks like a couple bodies on the bottom of the Afterbay. So a lot of the people are trying to retract their steps and see where they were at that point. So a lot of people still working hard to bring closure to this family. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boats here on the Afterbay. There's a little bit wider view. You can see a good amount of boats right here, right in the middle. This is right outside of Oroville, California in Butte County on the Thermalito Afterbay. Oops. lot of ducks still floating around. That's how the incident happened. These guys were out duck hunting, and you can see them all on the bottom of the screen, just swimming. But on that day that they were out here hunting, the Afterbay, it's relatively flat right now since there's no wind, but you get a little bit of wind and you get big, huge whitecaps. I think they are trying to locate that sonar. I do believe that they are trying to, because when they took the pictures, it didn't have a GPS coordinate on it. So I believe that they are going over all their steps where they were when that sonar picture was taken. It's what I believe is going on, is that because they were right here, right in front of us. Now they're on the other side, toward the back of the Afterbay. So I think they're just retracing steps and areas that they were in on that day. I mean, you can see there's a good amount of them right back there. They were right in front of us not too long ago when the video started. So I think they're just kind of trying to locate where that sonar picture was taken. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I believe that they're trying to, because they know it's in 40 feet of water. I mean, if you look at that image, you know it's 40 feet deep. So they have a good idea, I would think, that if they can go around where it's 40 feet, and you can see a lot of the grass. I mean, this side has a ton of grass on the bottom. So I think they're just kind of driving back over areas and seeing if they can get something close to that same, because it almost looks like they're in a little channel. If you look at that sonar image, there's a bunch of grass and then there's a little channel, and then you can see what looks like are two bodies on that sonar. So I think they're just kind of trying to go back over and see what they can go over on those steps. Yeah, I see the boat with the big flag going across right there. Big white boat right next to the levee has a big flag. I know Juan is still out here searching, and there's a bunch of others that are still out here searching on their own time, trying to locate these boys. Again, the sheriff's office have already called off their search last week. So these are all volunteers that are all here trying to search. So I know they've been paying a lot of attention over here to the east side of the Afterbay, but like I said, we know it's that sonar image was taken right about 40 feet deep, so we have a good idea where, I think. But this part of the Afterbay has a lot of grass in it, so it makes searching really rough when you're trying to go through a ton of grass. Yeah, our community came together a lot, from the campfire to the spillway crisis to school shooting that was a couple weeks ago to this. Our community is very strong and very tight-knit, so I covered all the school shooting over in Palermo. Of course, try blocking my view. As most of you know, I was up on the campfire from the fire started on Thursday. I was up in Paradise first thing Friday morning when it was still on fire. Not sure if that's Juan's boat. I think Juan might actually be over down a little bit more. I think the one that's right in front of us is Hector Garcia. He's another big, he's another searcher that's here as well with Juan and everybody. So I believe the one with the big flag is Hector Garcia. I think he was in the stream a few minutes ago. I believe I saw his name pop up. But I believe that's who that is. Hector is the one who actually posted that image with the sonar. So he's actually right in front of us, right there. So I've been staying kind of over here off to the side. I could go over where the family's at, but, you know, a lot of people don't like cameras and media and stuff right where they are, so I'm trying to respect the family. Even though the family are friends of my friends, I don't know them personally, but I'm not trying to invade their privacy and stuff like that with cameras and stuff, since a lot of what I do gets picked up by national news. So I'm not trying to invade their privacy, just trying to show what's going on and how our community is still continuing to support this family in their time of need. And that's Hector right there. Has the big American flag on it. No, I'm sure they have. Juan is diving today. The water's nice and calm. I'm absolutely positive that there's divers diving today. We appreciate you, Hector. Appreciate you being out here and searching and everything. I don't know. It looks promising. I think it's just trying to retrace where they were, personally. I'm sure Hector can say more on that than I can. But I think it's just trying to go back. I mean, everyone's been out here on so many different days. I mean, for the last 12 days. So there's a lot of ground. And trying to find that exact location, I think it's just retracing steps. And we have a series of storms coming in that I've been covering with National Storm Center. We had sunshine here today and a great morning. So Winds are calm. Water's nice, but really cold. The Afterbay this time of year, it's down into the 40s. This water comes out of the bottom of Lake Oroville, so it's very, very cold. Even in summertime, when it's 100 degrees, this water is still freezing, but feels nice because it's so hot, but it's really cold. I grew up on the Afterbay, water skiing and everything. We'd be out here after work and on the weekends, and so I know the area very well. Yeah, more help is needed. If you're in the area, you have a boat, you're welcome to come out and help as well. If you're a diver, even, we need more divers, more people. So again, for the first week, Butte County Sheriffs, Placer County Sheriffs, Sutter County, Plumas County, I believe, we've had a ton of resources in this area, but after a week, they kind of called off their search. So this is now all volunteers and people that are searching for their own and on their own. People like Juan and Hector Garcia and other people, they're all out here to bring closure to this family that they're not stopping until these boys are brought home to their family. But the family had been calling for volunteers way before when all this started. Especially on that Saturday, the water was so choppy, so white-capped, that conditions were terrible, but the water doesn't stop. So being that it's winter, it's dark at 5 o'clock, and they want everyone off the water by sunset. So water still moves even when the search is called off. So and being that, with the storms and everything coming in, they could have been there one time, but, if nothing's keeping them there, that they could move when all the winds and the waves are moving across the water, it could jolt them loose and they end up in another part of the Afterbay. Let me grab my other phone so I can actually see some of these comments. So yeah, we do have a ton of people walking the shorelines. I can see all the way around. People are even on the Larkin Road side as well. You can even see people coming into shot right now. They're walking the shorelines. So but there's been many people that are out here searching that they're doing this just to bring closure to the family, that, you know, they're not asking for anything in return. But it would be nice if the Butte County Search and Rescue would at least provide air or something, you know, because they have that big generators that can pump air that, you know, while people are out here searching, that if they helped with some of the resources or something for these divers that are going in. But I can't make that call. I have seen drones in a couple days ago. Haven't seen any drones flying around today. Have seen them in the past. I had read that they were talking about extending the search by air. I mean, this is a pretty big place. I mean, this is where the water comes in from the Afterbay. That's the family over there, right across the street. And so this is the forebay, then turns into the Afterbay, and then it goes right underneath the road right here, and then goes all the way around. This is the Monument Hill boat ramp. And then once you go out past this pier and around, it goes all the way to Larkin Road. So, I mean, that's a lot of area to search that, you know, if they made it through right here, they could float out this way as well. So there has been a lot of boats out on this side as well that have been doing sweeps and stuff like that. But I think it's still believed that they're in this area of the Afterbay. I think one's directly in front, right there in that little cove where I'm showing. We'll come over on the other side, try to get away from some of this traffic right in front of the camera. Oh. So right here on the shoreline, you can see it's pretty rocky. So but I know a lot of, since the water does come into this little cove right here, so a lot of people believe that they might be in this area. That's why a lot of the sheriff's office and everybody have been focusing in this particular area, because a lot of the water comes in this way. So let's see. Oops. Oh, you guys are welcome. I'm happy to help my community any way that I can, whether it's weather or covering events or stuff like that. I try to do what I can for my community that I live in. Man, I was up on the spillway crisis every day until the evacuations. I was up on the campfire for 2 weeks. It's hard. It's hard doing the campfire, especially since so many people lost everything. What was even harder was all the messages I was getting to National Storm Center in my private account for me to go check up on people's houses and see if I can find people's pets. It was a lot, but I try to do as much as I can. A lot of people got pictures from my feeds to turn into their insurance because there was nothing left of their home. So a lot of the boats now are really far away. So but yeah, there's a ton of people still out here, even being the holiday and stuff like that. A lot of people are trying to donate and put their time in to help. I think a lot of people have fish finders or some type of sonar, so they're kind of driving around trying to pinpoint that area, is what I think. But hopefully we won't hear very much traffic now. I'm kind of on the other side of the guardrail, so should help not hearing so much of the cars and everything go by. Looks like he's using a fish finder, some type of equipment. He has it right there, right in front of him, as he's driving by. So they're kind of doing a grid type. So they'll go one direction, kind of come around, come back in another direction, and try to do a little bit of a grid. And have a drone over me, actually. Somebody was asking about the drone. Right in there somewhere. There's a drone right over me. So, whoever that was asking in the comments about drones, yeah, there are a couple drones out. So if you are in the area and you do want to help, if you come down to 162 side off of 99, this little camp that's right here, that's all family. They've been staying here every night since last Saturday when everything happened. I believe it was like the 12th or the 13th of December. So I think it was the 13th was the Saturday. So that's where their little camp is. So anybody that does want to help, you just come in right over there, and I'm sure probably can get with Hector Garcia or Juan if you're a diver in the area and you want to help them with their searches. You can probably get a hold of them, and they can probably get you, I believe it's April Cooks is the mom. I know she's tagged in a lot of the posts here, and I know it's just starting to be dark, so a lot of these boats have to come off the water, as now it is sunset. So it's pretty much going to wrap up day 12. Kind of have some rain starting to come in, so well, this is really cold water, so everything is different with cold water than warm water. A lot of people are like, oh, they should have surfaced by now. But gases in your body after you pass is way slower in cold water than it is warm water. So the gases don't really take apart in cold water. It delays. That's why a lot of people on the Titanic, they never really floated, and decomp takes way longer in cold water than it would in anything else. And being that this water is currently in the 40s, it's pretty cold. A lot of people have been looking on Google and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, well, bodies usually surface within 2 to 3 days. In warm water, they do, but not in cold water. It could be weeks, months, or never at all in cold water. So it kind of really slows everything way down. we'll see what's over here. Still have one guy out. I mean, the sheriff office hasn't been here and kicking people off. They understand what's going on, stuff like that. So we do have boats coming in off this other side of the Afterbay that we're searching over there, probably off of the Larkin Road side. So again, if you're in the area, if you have a boat and you want to donate some time to search, you can always come out here to the Afterbay, put in on the Monument Hill side. That's off of 162 and Highway 99. There's a camp set up right here. That's the family. They're right across the street from the Monument Hill boat ramp. There's been countless volunteer hours here. Just with the overall goal to bring these boys back to their family. So that's our goal, to try to make that happen for the family, especially during this holiday season. I know Juan said that he's not leaving until they're found. Countless others saying the same thing, that they're gonna be here for as long as it takes. I am.
That's Amanda. She's the one that took the picture of the graph.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that the sheriff's office would come back with that image and say, hey, we're fucking
idiots. Put the marker where we marked them. You know?
Well, I have footage of all those buoys.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I have live feeds. I have live feeds from all the buoys when they were right here in this area and across.
So you see where you're straight across from
Right.
where the island is right there.
Right.
So it was about where that boat is, but further out. Yeah.
That one right there?
Out that way, yeah.
I have all this area. I don't know if I have any from that because I know I have. I know I have footage from the searches when the sheriff's office was over here. If you look at my personal.
Why don't you get your phone and record his stuff so we got that on ours? Is your phone in the truck? Okay, I'm gonna go over there.
But it'd be what? Wonder what day? Because I have day 4, and it was probably after that. Was it right
Here,
toward
I'll
the
just
end?
add you, and you can message me.
So when they're off that, there's that pier. That's that area right there. Is that off that island right there? Or the one on the other end? This one?
We were, so the sandbars right here, they're gonna be in this triangle right here. So like from that island to the sandbar going that way.
A lot of their buoys and stuff that they have are right here, right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Almost right where, this way of where that big stick is.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just right here. That's where they focused a lot because they had their underwater boats and all their stuff coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But all their buoys were right here.
Yeah. But then yesterday they pulled the freaking buoys.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you do that? People were orienting themselves. So I took a picture and I texted it to that friend, and I immediately after I took a picture, I said, just found this right by the white buoy.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday they pulled the buoys. So now it's like,
The sheriff's office did?
yeah. Why would you do that? So, we went out today on the dive boat, and
With Hector?
No, with
Juan?
Kenny, with Juan and Kenny.
Uh-huh.
And Kenny had the location of the buoys he had the waypoints. So we know more or less where the buoys were, but it's just easier to have them in the water so you can see it.
Right.
So we're gonna grab
Yeah, you guys had the flat tires and
oh my gosh,
anchor
we had
or the cross.
The axle. We blew an axle on our trailer, and we had to pay $750 for a semi to tow our Yukon with our boat attached all the way back to our boat. Yeah, this has just been something. So
Yeah.
we're gonna bring our smaller boat.
I think everyone's pretty much off the water now. I mean, it's already sunset, past sunset.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Well, I'll be out here again tomorrow.
But apparently the weeds being so tall and so thick, like the divers have to be almost on top of the buoys to find them.
Right.
So they can be right, from here to the camera, and you're not going to see them.
Oh yeah. Especially on the backside where the slalom course is, it's all weeds. I mean, when we used to go out there to go water ski because it's in the cove, weeds would be coming up out of the water and it's 20 foot deep.
Mm-hmm.
But
at least we've, if that is them, which everybody seems to think it is, at least we've narrowed down a section of the
Right.
lake now.
Right.
It's not the whole lake, because
Right.
everybody was kind of convinced that they were over by the orange buoys, and so now at least we can focus here. And this is where they went down, and this is where all their stuff was found. So.
Well, the water also comes into this point.
Mm.
The current does. I mean, you can sit here and watch all the white caps come across, and most of the wind, when on Saturday, was coming this way. So if they were over here, yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they're in this area, since that's, because I think they were over there, weren't they? They put in off of the.
Yeah, the boys were, they were actually hunting on, I think, this island here.
Oh, that island?
Yeah. This little section, these little islands here is
Right.
where they were hunting. They went in just off the island, and then their waders were found on shore, and then
Oh, so they went
some
in.
divers found a wallet, a vape pen, different belongings on the bottom.
Oh,
right,
really?
right in here. All
Oh,
their
really?
stuff was in here. So it just makes sense, and they probably went down and got stuck in the weeds. You know? We were thinking, okay, they drifted over by the
Right.
orange buoys where the pumps are.
Yeah.
We were even thinking, oh gosh, what if they didn't close those channels and they went
Yeah,
out
they've been closed.
through the canals?
Yeah,
you know?
everything's been closed. Even the Larkin Road side has been closed, even since before last Saturday.
Okay.
So there hasn't been any water coming out of Afterbay since.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's just it is.
And they
literally
haven't been
needle in a
putting any
haystack.
water in. I mean, no water from Oroville's coming in right now, so it's pretty much maintaining the same levels.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and the diver Juan, he's just amazing. He had surgery on his hand.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, and he's still like he was supposed to stay home and heal up, and he said, "No, I gotta go dive."
Right.
You know, and so he's really great. And
Yeah, I've been kind of just staying over here. I haven't been trying to film or do anything with the family or anything. That's their time. They're trying to do stuff, and I know a lot of I mean, I live in Gridley, so a lot of like the Gridley Media Group and stuff's been over there, and it's like, I mean, I was up in Paradise during the campfire every day for like 2 weeks. And that was a hard enough.
yeah.
So.
Well, my fiance is a fishing guide, and is good with his graph and good with his bow, but just at the time I took the picture, he was watching Juan dive, so he's looking off this way.
Right.
And I was looking at the graph, and I was like, that looks funny. And I took the picture, and we, you know, after that, later on when we got over to where the buoys are, the orange buoys, we had the location on. You know, we were getting coordinates, but the time I took that one, I didn't think anything of it really.
Yeah.
It was just like, that looks weird. So we didn't get.
Well, it does look like a little bit of a channel. It looks like a little dip because there's weeds.
It looks like a body. You know, the arms are outstretched.
But they had all their sonar. They were off that point.
Well,
but yeah, I mean, they were all right there, and that's where they focused. It was right there during the whole time.
you never know.
I don't think we were.
It's fine. Why would you put this?
As much resources. probably be a same spot.
Okay.
It's probably going to be rainy and probably going to be tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, it'll be fun.
Since I run a Weather Channel.
There you go. We'll get the
Be careful
weather
crossing.
report.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
And if you guys need anything, I can give you my number. Yeah, I mean, if you look,
Video footage where you could just screenshot
Yeah.
and show where the buoys were.
I mean, if you
Here, I'll text you what your number.
530 531 7625. And that's my Facebook. All the videos are private or public on Facebook.
Got it.
So-
All right, sir.
But there's all the videos, everything that I have. I have zoom ins of when they're doing everything, so you could probably mark the buoys. Literally, probably right in this whole area.
All right, well, I'm going to run.
All
Nice
right,
meeting
you too. So, all the boats are off the water now as it continues to get dark. So, we will be back tomorrow. I was actually just talking with one of the ladies who took that picture of the sonar. Actually, we got one boat still out there. That's probably one. Right there. So, again, I was just talking with the lady that took that picture off camera. So they're coming back tomorrow. They've had a lot of problems with their boat and boat trailer and stuff like that. But they plan on coming back tomorrow. And we'll be back tomorrow as well. So we will be streaming live here. So they were actually coming and asking me because I have live streams set up when I was out here streaming, and they revealed kind of where the boys were hunting and everything, and where they found a lot of their stuff. So they were trying to see if I had pictures of where the buoys and stuff were from the sheriff's office, that because they came out and pulled all the buoys. This is California, not Louisiana. This is Northern California, north of Sacramento. So, Well, I think we will end the video here, and we will be back tomorrow. Might be raining. As you can see, kind of clouds and stuff starting to come in. So could see some wind and rainy conditions here, but we will definitely be back and continue to show support for the family here at Thermalito Afterbay. A lot of people are starting to come in. Like I said, it's starting to get really dark. So a lot of the boats have to be off the water here by dark. Not that I think the sheriff's office would come and kick people off or do something, but I know what they're at. I think it's just a matter of time before they're found. They have a good area of where they believe they are, especially with pictures and stuff like that. The problem is the weeds. The weeds are so tall on the bottom that the visibility is really bad. I mean, you literally have to be right on top of where they are to see them, due to all the weeds and everything on the bottom. So I think it's just a matter of time, and these boys will be back home with their family. But I will say again, if you have a boat and diving equipment, if you would like to volunteer to come help, you can do so. The family is asking for volunteers. The sheriff's office is no longer doing a recovery mission for this, that they've already pulled all their resources, all their stuff off. So this is all volunteers that are out here continuing to help this family. gravel that's under, so I found them trying to kill my feed. There's a sandbar right over here. That's where they live.
Around the sandbar? Yeah, I'm thinking of coming tomorrow and try to run myself. Just run there. If looking anywhere else besides that area.
Well, that's where they believe the image was right here, right off of this area right here. But with the water visibility and everything, too clear.
Yeah, the sonos have it.
They've been staying there. But I mean, if you want to, you can go right where that truck is, and you can go down. They found something, and they're just trying to pinpoint where exactly it is. this island. It's right here. So that's where they're trying to search for.
Can I ask you something about what you it's talking about life? And so there's both of them had a kayak, or it was just one with the bike? Oh, okay. Because it says, why didn't the other guy want to make kayak? Use the kayak to go down.
Exactly. So they've been here since last Saturday. Right when it happened. They set up camp there. They've been staying for some.
It's kind of back now,
I believe that's well, I think they're kind of searching because there's more than one sample. So I think they're kind of searching. But that's where they're wanting to look tomorrow. Is that the people that were actually here before, and they said, yeah, we're the ones that took the picture. So they have it, and they found their bait, they found their wallet, they found everything right off of that island right there, yeah.
current, they talk about currents at all? Underwater?
Mainly when it's windy. When it's windy, yeah. When it's like this,
I wouldn't say that, especially with bodies underwater, I don't think that there's much current up in the bottom.
right.
I'll tell you like that, but this place has current because they let water out over there.
Right.
They let water out over
They
there.
haven't been letting any water out.
They're keeping it solid.
Yep.
Otherwise,
And no water coming
you want to put it in
from after or but yeah, they haven't been. They haven't been. Not us.
What do we do, you know? I mean, you can't stop people.
out here, but I'm gonna see how much the storm's gonna come in tonight and see what it's like tomorrow. But hopefully, I'll be out here to live stream tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you go on Facebook or
Yeah.
just a little picture? What's your name?
I'm a storm chaser. I normally chase
Oh, really?
tornadoes. Yeah.
What is the storm? You know, like the weather, right?
Yeah. I go where no one else wants to. You go up there. You go. I cover a lot of natural disasters. Earthquakes, hurricanes, floods. All right, well, pretty much all the people are off the water. Like I said, there's still some people out here. I think they're getting ready to head back in. They're right here, right behind my car. So, but it's dark. Be back out here for tomorrow.